Hey guys, welcome to Friday's stream. Slightly delayed, but nothing to worry about. So, last night we had fun on the PlayStation when, instead of, having the drama where we had to like shoot each other or try not to get shot. Yesterday we were in 2 Point Hospital on the PlayStation, and yeah, we had fun killing patients, didn't we? Yes. I don't think I killed that many, but it was just so annoying, especially when, you know, I thought I did really well not to kill any of my patients who came to the hospital, but then just decided to collapse outside like the pharmacy or something, and then it was just like, oh great. And then the health inspector guy, I kept thinking, I bet he's gonna be like going, you killed more people, eh? But like, but yeah, because earlier in the week on Wednesday, the day before, literally, we we were in Delta Force, and you know, instead of trying to like save lives in 2 Point Hospital the day after that, the previous day to that, obviously, like I said, we were in Delta Force and we were like trying to shoot each other. So, yes, so sort of a bit of a different viewpoint, really. So instead of saving lives on the, you know, Wednesday, we were um, trying to just get rid of the enemy team, as it were. But it was the first time we were in Delta Force, and it was interesting in respect to how terrible I did. I still think of it because it's sort of like Call of Duty sort of thing. But I mean, obviously that would be much better because this version of like Delta Force obviously does have hints of the previous Delta Force, but it sort of reminded me of Arma 3, for those who are familiar with Arma 3, but um, better than Arma 3. However, it still isn't like, you know, Call of Duty, Black Ops, or anything in that series, but it's sort of better. Um, and it was just a bit of fun, but and then obviously Tuesday, which began this reset week, we were in Nuclear Throne, um, and I blew myself up. So I just thought, continuing the theme of that. So we went into, Delta Force the day after Nuclear Throne, and then obviously 2 Point Hospital, and yeah, trying to save lives in there. But we had fun in 2 Point Hospital, and then today we are back from the PlayStation, back on the main current primary rig to do Zer's Reset, as well as some Crucible and Gambit. So welcome to Destiny 2 Final Shape. In regards to Reset Week coming, there is disruption all over the place. So if we went live this Tuesday, Trials at Osiris would have been available to us as an option this week. In regards to Crucible, so this week also Crucible has a bonus this week, and Grandmaster Nightfall is available for those who can do that as a really cool challenge, and for those who have a guild as well. So last time we were in, we changed the ship, and if you're not familiar with this new appearance, or I should say new ship, I got that from the Eververse last week. And just before we get started, I just want to make sure we do have enough coins. No, we don't, but we're not as bad as the other time when it's miles away from it. So a bit better, isn't it? So the kick-off tonight, we will head straight into Crucible because we need to get some more coins for Zer. So supremacy will kick off the PvP, and then obviously once we get enough coins, got the Caesar, we will do some gambit as well. So we will do normal gambit. The other thing in regards to the Crucible rotation, supremacy is the one that we just doing just to get enough coins, but momentum control is here, and that is the best of the entire lot, including well, supremacy is cool as well as that, and you got the normal control as well, but momentum control, they don't know where you are. But they should do that with supremacy, maybe momentum supremacy or momentum Iron Banner, something like that. I mean, they have so many options, but yeah, so we just slightly a bit short than what we need before we can actually go and see
supremacy.
So I do hope everyone's had a decent week up to now. The weather today hasn't been too bad. It's been a bit strange when it was, you know, 2 degrees or something, and then, you know, I was worried it was going to be like snowing or something, but then the sun came out a bit, but it still had that sense that, you know, yes, the sun's going to
slay your opponents, take their crest.
You know, hide behind the clouds, and then suddenly the snow will come or something. Just something like that, you know. So, welcome to supremacy. So, supremacy, we have to collect pets. There's one shot. I usually am. Well, in Wednesday's stream, but Delta Force, I did get shot absolutely loads, but it was really irritating because I didn't even know they were there or where they were shooting from, because there was quite a lot of the time where I just was shot dead, and then it was just like, well, where did they shoot me from? It's just like invisible in a way, but cheeky little monkey. Oh, you it's interesting how I punched them. Well, serves you right. Bloody. See, this is where the fun part is, where you can punch them. We should be able to just punch them anyway. Oh, did you drop your crest? Sorry! So the idea is to reflect from the players that fuck murder. Oh, you! It was quite funny how he didn't notice I was just punching him. But, like I said, you've got to see some bit of humour. Hey, how the... You should have fucking died, but... So in mental control, which you get to see after this one. Right, because we don't need too many before we go back into Crucible anyway. But we just do an additional more Crucible because we are slightly short of the 47 coins that we have to give to buy stuff anyway for the weekly requirement for the buff of the Favour of the Nine. So it costs 47 coins per week. Oh, what a shame! And doesn't make any sense. I chucked that super item and he didn't even get bloody injured. Bloody shit. But sometimes that doesn't make any sense.
A strong start. Fight on.
See, this compared to obviously on Wednesday's stream when we were in Call of Duty, not Call of Duty, but you know, like Call of Duty, but Delta Force. There was just no comparison really because the I mean, they had elements of the original Delta Force series for those who are familiar with that, but it was really interesting to see how bloody difficult it was. It was just so
I've seen enough. I'm
difficult to understand what was going on because half the time people were like, you're just dying. All you heard is people just screaming or whatever.
Sound tactics bring victory.
Ooh, got some more coins.
Titans all have crests.
I like how you just shoot.
And you take them just the same. Good.
So even though we didn't win, we got some coins. And so we will go in the momentum control, so you get to see that. So we're on Heroic 1 in regards to the Crucible rank. However, Gambit is now on Heroic 3. So we need to catch up once again. But you get to see what it's like for this week's reset. So like I said, we've got a few more coins. So we're just 10 short now. So that's better than having tons of coins short, which we had the previous week. So Trials at Osiris is there as well for those who do that. The Pathfinder has reset as well in regards to the weekly requirements. So that one Crucible match that we were just in has actually done quite a few things for the, you know, Pathfinder for that individual part. So for Crucible it's done quite a bit, but Gambit hasn't done many at all because obviously we haven't done any. And obviously Vanguard, the playlist as well, will actually have a little bonus as well. So basically all of them have bonus, but I think it's mainly the Crucible that has the bonus this week. But we had fun punching things, or punching individuals. So if we can get these linked, it'd just be really weird if we can get this all linked, but it's not a priority that we have to have it linked. Once we do actually do a full reset week, obviously beginning with Destiny 2, we always start with the Nightfall, and then go from there. But at the moment, with the disruption forthcoming, literally after tomorrow night's stream, really. So tomorrow night's stream will be the last one for this reset week, of course, Saturday. But after that, will be a slight delay and disruption into my live streaming, like I mentioned throughout the week. I don't like disruption to my streaming, but you know, these things happen. So until I can verify when it will be, possibly the week of the 12th or something, if it is the 12th, something like that. But more clarification will be uploaded, obviously,
Lost the lead.
on Sunday, because I get a chance to. What?
It's a power play. Get those zones back.
So. Eee! Somebody shot me. Ah! See, he didn't know where I was, but I didn't know where he was, and then that piece of shit shot me. Just you fucking wait. Hey, how did he survive? But we will do more momentum control, because obviously we've joined it when it's already in
You have
well over halfway, but I think there wasn't even enough players to start, and the players were probably wondering where we were, because I mean yep, loaded in. So there's a lot of players just loaded in now, and it's just like, ooh, you cheeky little shit. Ah, my teammate got you. So he didn't know they were there. I'm gonna fucking get him back. Ah! He just fucking shot me through the fucking thing.
Your enemy has a power play.
That was a load of shit. He should have fucking died anyway. But
I've seen enough. I'm calling
you?
this one.
oh, what a fucking shame. Did you get shot?
Defeated comes for us all.
Oh, that was a shame.
You've got to hold those zones.
It's pointless
Maybe
even
next time,
to do
Guardian.
another one, because we didn't really do it properly from the beginning. But, So the season of heresy sounds nice. Is still got plenty of days, probably. I think it's got a couple of months at least. What? About a few things. Oh, we nearly got another engram, and then we get some more upgrade modules. Yay! So while we're loading in for another instance, like I said, the Eververse resets as well on Tuesday. So Tuesday just gone, literally. This is what would have been available. So we do actually have another ship, but we already have it, so we don't need to worry about that. How come we can't spend bright dust on this? We used to be able to, but I think. Hold on a minute. So there isn't actually another ship this week. Nothing to worry about. Half term, as it were, for a lot of players as well. Yes, because class wasn't on. But out and about. There was tons of people out and about just enjoying themselves, really, shopping or whatever, getting some grub. Group of them just being, you know, little buggers in shopping centre thing that I was at earlier. Bound to happen, of course, especially when they're off school or off college, off, you know, the courses and things, or even if just off for the half term anyway. They probably just don't want to listen to the, you know, mum and dad, as it were. Just go off and cause a bit of a mess, you know, inside the shopping centre. But something to do, I guess, you know. I went past the arcade earlier and it was absolutely packed full of people in the arcades. No doubt tomorrow, with it being Saturday, there will be people all over the place, and as well as the arcade tomorrow. So we are queued for another momentum control, but this time I'm hoping we will start from fresh. So then you get to see it from the beginning, because sometimes it's just like, you know, like what happened before, where we basically joined it when it was nearly finished, because there were so many less players in our team, and then their score obviously gets affected by that. And then he called. He actually said, "I've had enough," and he can do that if the scoreline is, you know, basically it's one-sided, as it were. But I think because there was a lot of players still loading in, that affected it too. These things happen, but like I said, it's just a bit of fun. But we doing just a bit of this to begin tonight's stream, just to get enough coins to do so as to reset before we can go back in. So Friday stream's usually the shortest out of the entire reset week, because it's usually desserts reset and then
control.
What for, Crucible? Oh, it looks like I'm by myself. How funny! It's quite funny because my character's like looking around, going, "Where's everyone?" Yeah, so we usually do 4 each, 4 Crucible, 4 Gambits on the Friday. As simple as that. No. But obviously this Friday we do things slightly bit different. So I think we'll still wait for a lot of players to load in.
Take the zone.
So welcome to Momentum Control. It is like normal control, but they
enemy claims
don't know
zone
where
C.
you...
Zone A captured.
What the fuck? Oh dear, we got...
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
He just...
Zone A lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
Ooh! Did you see that? Fucking...
You have zone advantage. Zone B lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
I'm sure I shot you.
Zone B captured. You have advantage. Zone A captured. You have advantage.
Oh!
Zone B lost. Zone A lost. Your enemy has a power play. Zone C captured. Zone B captured. You have zone advantage. Zone A captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone A lost. Zone B lost. Zone C lost. Your enemy has a power
Yeah,
play.
unfortunately, you do get the... He went flying! You.
Zone A captured. Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
He went flying. What?
Zone B lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
Yay!
It's a power play. Get those zones back. 5 minutes.
Oh! See, like I said, it should be like this all the time.
I've seen enough. I'm calling this
Okay.
one. You captured Zone B. You have advantage.
Ooh, you shit!
You're beaten. This time.
Ooh,
You eat
boogerface.
monsters for breakfast. You can win a battle.
Like I
for
say, you do
territory.
get little shits,
Okay.
don't you? Yes. Especially that one there. The very, very, very annoying shit. So we do another momentum control. Yeah, that was a bit suspicious, that, unfortunately, because... Ooh, it's still a bit short, but... Mm. So if we kill more taken in Gambit, it will help with this. So the season little bonus. Oh, we've got more. So anyway, this is kicking off the new reset week. Or for next time we're in. So we were like, what, 7 short? So we're now on Heroic 2, which is a good thing because it's catching up with Gambit already. But with regard to the Pathfinder, let's see if it's made any progress. Oh look, it's finished this one. Ooh, nearly done. Alright. Avoid one. So void damage, yeah. Yay, we can upgrade this. Yeah, we could might as well upgrade this bit of gear. So I've used 2 upgrade modules, which is okay. So if we use another one, we can just get them from here, which is handy. So each season has little things to try to complete to get additional boosts to your rewards and things, but you don't necessarily have to do everything. You don't have to even touch it if you don't want to. It is your choice as a player. Like I said, there's tons of stuff to do as a option as well. So I think we just 6, technically 6 coins behind, and then we will do if we get 6 in this one, for example. Actually, it's weird because I think the other one, Supremacy, we got 6 as well. So if it finds a group and we get like 4 or something, at least the Supremacy might give us enough as well. So in regards to Destiny 2 Final Ships campaign, we will continue this when we do return on a reset Tuesday in regards to a full reset week. But like I said, there is no rush, and unfortunately there's disruption all over the place. First week of this new month, literally coming towards us tomorrow, will might have to be sort of changed slightly just for that month of March with the disruption. So next time we have a full week might be like the middle of March or something, for example. So we might have to do what we usually do at the beginning of March, reset week for live streaming. Do what we usually do for the first week of every month. Move that for that week because of the disruption.
Move in and take those zones. They are your life.
Ooh.
Enemy claimed Zone A.
Ah!
Zone C captured.
Ooh, he shot me.
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
Ah!
Zone A captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone B lost. Zone C lost. Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone A lost. Zone C captured. You have zone advantage.
Hmm? Ah! Bugger shot me again. So next time we do Crucible on the usual rotation point, reset
Zone
week,
B lost.
Iron Banner might be here, and might even be back to Supremacy by the time we're back maybe? We just don't know. I was actually hoping that Iron Banner was still here with it being the half-term week. Ah! But no.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
So unlike yesterday, 2-point hospital, where we were trying to rescue patients from illnesses and cure them and all that sort of thing, but to the battlefield here in Crucible, where we actually decided
Zone B
to kick
lost.
the crap out of
5 minutes left. Keep it up.
the team member. Even though we're probably nice and, you know, reality, potentially, unless they really
Zone A
don't like
captured.
each other
You
either.
have zone advantage. Zone C
But in
lost.
this, we have to be sort of work as a team,
Captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
or sometimes it's very hard to understand what their plan is or what they're trying to do.
Zone A lost.
Just trying to get Buggerface. I was trying to get him.
You captured Zone C. You have zone advantage. Power play. Keep the pressure
Oh.
on. Zone B lost.
Nah, 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 nah. I mean, in fairness, most of the time I'm just doing it for the week requirement anyway, because it's a bit of fun, ladies and gentlemen. Even though I'm so terrible.
Make them cry.
I'm sorry, what?
Zone
Make
B
me cry?
captured. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold.
No. What we're gonna do? Make their hot dog or something?
Zone A lost. Zone A captured. You have zone advantage. 3 minutes. You're winning. Stay
Yeah.
strong. You captured Zone C. You have
Where are
advantage.
they?
Zone B captured. That's a power
Oh!
play.
You
You took them. Now hold them.
Why are they always hiding so far away for some reason?
Zone B lost.
They must be scared. Oh, yeah.
Zone A captured. You have advantage.
They're probably going to hunt me down.
You're almost there.
Because they usually go after the worst player.
Zone B
And
captured.
it's like-
That's a power play. You
Of
took
course
them.
they will.
Now hold them.
Ah, come on. Like, of course they go after me.
Victory well executed.
Why am I thinking they won't? Ay! Fucking shit.
Impressive. You could give the Red Jacks a lesson in territory control.
Anyway, actually, I'll probably have a word with the Red Jack. Like, what the fuck was that? What do you mean? So, back to supremacy before we go and see there. So, we've done 4 addition of things. And then we're going to do another 4. Did we get a bit of gear? Because we might be able to use another upgrade module just to use up. Oh, we can use this one. Let's have a look. Yeah, so we can get these now. So we collected everything, I believe, from... Yes. Oh. So we now nearly on 20, which is good, because we get a new little boost and things. So when we're on the 20 plus, we can get some more bright dust eventually as well. Some more, of course, strange coins. I'm nearly at 30. So plenty to still look forward to in a way. I think this is a
Supremacy.
trial-sized map usually. So supremacy, we have to, like I said earlier, we have to collect the crests that they drop, or blob things that they drop. Once we beat the shit out of them, you know. But unlike momentum control, they know exactly where we are. So as you noticed in momentum control just before, I was like punching other players, well,
simple.
enemy team
Defeat
players
your
that
enemy,
didn't know I was there.
claim their crest.
Because that's what it should be like anyway. And this, it's what spoils, I think, supremacy anyway, because if supremacy was like that, it'd be more worthwhile, being cautious while you're wandering around the place. See what I mean? So he knew I was coming after him, but and this is why it doesn't make sense. Ah, yep. So I'm trying to get void damage here, but it's so fucking hard when, I mean, that's why supremacy, if we had the void super, it would be really cool. But momentum control, that might be even better, because we could do void damage without them knowing that we're gonna chase them. Ah! He fucking knew. See what I mean? There's no way I am. I punched you in the face. Well, I think oh, sorry. What? What the? I mean, in fairness, it's going so shit, but better than bloody Delta Force, like, in fairness. Because Delta Force, I just kept getting shot all the time, and I was like, it's like, medic, I need a medic. I mean, when I was shot for medic, I mean, it was quite funny because he could have been like, oh, I want ice cream. Get us a cornetto, you know. Or it could be the fact that they brought you the wrong flavour. It's bloody like, you know, the wrong flavour, man. Why? Who's shooting? Somebody's shooting. Ah! Disgraceful behaviour. So once we scenes there, we will do another 4 Crucible, just to 10 we haven't seen yet. Or should I say, just to pretend we haven't done any Crucible today.
Only 5 minutes left.
I didn't know you were fucking there. So this purple shit. Sorry. Ooh, somebody dropped their crap. Thank you. Oh, are you fucking kidding? How was he? But if I can get my super, void super as it were, in this case. can get some more progress in regards to the boy requirements for the pack. And it's just funny how it could be just a simple fact. Ew, that was rather funny. You just stood there like, hey! They're fucking shooting me. They fucking hate me. Well. Because I know I'm like the shittest player in the world. I should have a sort of... This is no joke, ladies and gentlemen. I've been to a place where they actually scream. That's how you probably fucking like scared. Well, dead ugly I am, because they literally scream, and I was like, going, why are you screaming? And that's the right. So I've actually made people scream.
3 minutes remaining.
Just by just turning up on the train. Rather interesting, but it doesn't make any sense really, because oh, fuck off. You fucking should have died. Oh, he's actually.
Don't let this discourage you. Fight hard and glory will be yours again.
Bit suspicious that, but never mind. So we're going to go to the annex. Now we have enough coins. So we just ignore what's happened really. Because when we scenes there, we will go back into it as if we haven't done any today. So we're doing more Crucible than Gambit because obviously we needed the coins for today. So we're nearly level 20. Yeah, some of this doesn't make any sense. Alright, so when we face the Taken in Gambit, we will get that percent to go up. Same with this. So these two work together. And this as well. But I'm not sure if it's in Gambit necessarily. Or could be all of it. Realize something. Me. I wonder what that thing was on. Oh yeah, it was like some sort of free thing, I think. I think we can get it back, but I think it was given away where it was because they were like, "Oh, just follow this, the pink streak thing." It's sort of like a little sat nav going, "Is it in here?" Oh, I should say she's in here, but there we are. There's in front of us, ladies and gentlemen. So we have to spend 47 coins. So every week Zer has bits of gear for each of the classes.
I will give you weapons, Titan.
Because we've got to
Weapons
level 10
to
already.
make you stronger.
So you just have catalysts for the... What weapons there? Oh, Prospector. So we already have that one. And the gravitational lens catalyst. So there's 2 catalysts. So the massive improvements that they've done since Destiny 2 final shape went live, they've made a massive overhaul in houses, rank points, help with our rewards. However, they still need to sort this out, because every time we reset his rank, we're still going to get another cipher and these orange things, and these are the orange things and these yellow things. But the engram is fine, but do you know what I mean? It's just, that's always the same every time we reset it every time, but never mind. So like I said, each of the classes has a bit of gear, so the hunts this week have gauntlets. What? Don't remember seeing this. Oh, I didn't know that. So, this is an example of a bit of gear that you can't really change the appearance, but you can change its colour scheme to sort of match how you would like it to look for the rest of your armour. So that is the base level of 2009. Titans this week get shoulder armour, or chest armour should I say. And if you got another appearance, this is an example I could show you guys. But then you can change the colour scheme, you know. But if it was a better example, and then you can change the colour scheme, it would look even more cool. So Warlocks have helmet this week, so they have this one. And this is just like the first bit of gear, where you can change the colour scheme as much as it will let you. Yeah. But just like the previous bits of gear,
Do not be
you can
alarmed.
add mods.
I know no
and,
reason to cause you harm.
several mods actually, just to make it even more powerful, resistant,
watching.
for example. So with this bit of gear for the Titans, for example. And of course the Hunters, just like the Warlock bit of gear, can add mods just to make it more beneficial for your subclass, depending which one you've set it to. But unlike the previous bit of gear,
I return to the
this
tower
one's just like the first bit of gear, where we can only change the colour, and that's it. So it comes already designed, as it were. So every time Zeus' rank goes up, we get different rewards. So after, when we get to level 10, he's going to get another. We're going to get another engram actually. So we have to spend 47 coins to get the Favour of the 9 every week. We can spend 47 of these, or we can buy any of these to help towards the 47 per week, which is quite cool because we have the option to spend it on other things such as gear here individually, or roll of the dice. So roll of dice will cost 29 for the exotic engram. For the legendary engrams below, for the weapons as well as the legendary gear, it is 7 per one. Or you can buy them individually, the weapons and bits of armour that you need for your set. However, it will cost you 17 coins rather than the individual 7 coins. However, individual engram for the exotic is 29 coins per one, or 23 per item, but I think it depends if you've got enough space in your inventory, as well as if it would let you get more than one. So the Hawkman hand cannons there, the Huckleberry, Lord of Wolves, shotgun, Warcliffe coil, rocket launcher is what's on this week, and there's tons of choice for the legendary weapons, because you can use these as well as the bits of gear underneath But even the legendaries, above the legendaries, the exotic gear, to upgrade any of the gear that you've got maybe for that particular slot that needs upgrading to near enough max level, or so most of them are 2009, so it wouldn't benefit my current layout, but it
Do
would
not be
help
alarmed. I know no
upgrade
reason to cause you harm.
weapons like this, you know, that are slightly just behind the level. Same with the secondary, and obviously the heavy ammo slot will have a potential chance for 2009 at least. So for example, this one's a 2007, so if we can get one that's maybe one, for example. So we've spent 17 coins.
You will not find the 9 that way.
So for example,
They
this
will
has
find
gone
you.
straight into this one. Exactly what I was hoping it would do. So now we can use this upgrade modules that we've got to upgrade that bit of gear. So it's now 209 now. So we can do that again. I mean, the funny thing is, you can buy the same thing again.
It was the 9s. Now it
And
is
it's
yours.
just beneficial because you don't have to buy individual items. You can just buy the same thing just to get that bit of gear again, just to help upgrade some bits of weaponry for the power weapon slot anyway in this case. So all the weapons that we usually use for Crucible, most of them are 2 or
I think you have
9.
terrible need of my
But we
gifts.
can
I return to
see
the
how many
tower
more coins
to
we
find
need.
it
So we
empty.
spent 34. So we will buy another one.
If the 9 wanted this, you would
This
not
is
have
handy
it.
because most of these we haven't used for ages, but like I said, bear in mind we're trying to get as many of them as close as possible to max level of 213. Most of them are 213. But the weapons, most of them are 209 at least. So that is the new base level until we get everything leveled up near enough. So we will see how many coins that we've spent then. Let's have a look.
I have
So
explained
we
it
spent
the best
47
that I
now, I
can.
believe.
If the
So
9
now we can get
wanted
the buff,
this, you
and
would not
we
have
don't
it.
have to worry about it now. So we have leveled Zer's rank to level 14 already. So we will. Look, we get ascending
On
shot.
exchange,
How funny.
it is my fate to help you. This I know.
So we've got a couple weapons or bits of gear till 2012, but most of these additional bits are 209, like these. So this is a 212. For example, we can upgrade this to 212. Oh, 2012. And this to 2012 as well. So we're using upgrade modules as well as it's helping Banshee's rep for upgrading bits of gear as well. So we can upgrade this to 209. And we do have stuff in the postmaster.
Do not
so,
go looking for
thank you
the
very
9.
much, sir. We will see
They
you
will
next
come to you.
time. So we will see Hawthorne. We'll probably have enough rep mean, that's how more simplified it
Hey.
is, because we
How's
don't
the
have
clan
to
going?
worry about having to spend ages doing stuff. Oh, we even got another animal.
Couldn't have picked better myself.
Exciting.
Did the bird distract you? He does that.
So she's ranked level 4.
Take care of yourself, okay?
So what gear did we get? That's so I'm going to upgrade this with this one. So we have 2012 bit of gear. Most of this is 2012. So most of this is 2012, which is fair enough. Which is good, because that's what we want. We want all our main armor to be at least 2012 gear level, and then it's just us faffing with the weaponry to get it caught up. I think in the postmaster we do have a few other things as well. So as simple as that, really. Every Friday usually we do there's reset, and then we do some Crucible usually afterwards, but in this case, and recently obviously it's been a slight little change in that, where it's been you know, a bit more Crucible first, because we didn't have enough coins to start off with. So we don't
Done, done, done. Anything for you?
2, 9.
Acknowledged.
And once again, most of these are 209 now. Apart from these two.
Name Guardian.
So we've got this at 214, so we can upgrade this to 214. So that is the highest bit of gear in regards to armor. So now we have to get everything to at least 214 now.
Thank you.
As simple as that. So we have spent upgrade modules. Quite a few of them actually. So we had like what, 20 plus. Now we have much less. So we only got 11 coins left, but we're going to build on that. And as you can see in front of us, we have 2 players testing the new little transmogs, as well as the mods, really, which is the let's have a look. Star Wars stuff. So we will see chess afterwards. So, like I said, you got the Star Wars theme this week. Trying to work out where.
I don't have time to watch the news anymore with the fleet and everything.
Oh yes, so they basically got this. It's basically what you see. It's a shame we can't buy that with bright dust, for example. But anyway, plenty of fun to look forward to, because we still got Gambit to look forward to, ladies and gentlemen, but we are heading back into Crucible first. Just as if we haven't done any, of course, but because this is how we usually do a Friday. There's reset and then a bit of Crucible, but obviously we had to do a bit more Crucible today because of slightly behind the coins. But it's nothing to worry about. It's just you got to see me being murdered even more. Which is great. Not really. I just hate getting murdered. So, next time we're in Destiny 2 Final Shape campaign, we still got the wild card to finish, and then we can continue that part. So we've been doing a bit the storyline after, obviously, the Nightfall. So next time we have a full reset run starting from Tuesday, but with this month of March being very disruptive, that week that we have that opportunity to do a live stream from Tuesday to Saturday, for example, we might have to just go into that week, for example, pretending it was the first week of that month, but it isn't, of course. But because usually the first week of each month we have that new routine where we do the usual week. For example, like Tuesday we go into Destiny, and then Wednesday with Warcraft, the War Within, on Wednesday and Thursday, and then of course Friday we go into Cersei Reset, and then some Crucible and Gambit, and then Saturday we usually do of course Rumble Saturday usually. Up to now, because of the disruption on Saturday, been doing other things, but still a Saturday stream. And then week 2 of the brand new month, for example, week 3, and then obviously the final week, we've been, you know, testing things out, doing things slightly a bit different, and then it rotates again, you know, back to the first week, etc., etc. So, you know, it is like a sort of a new way of trying to do things going forward. For the moment, because of the disruption everywhere, you know, maybe we have to just bring forward that first week of what we do usually on the first week of live streaming for that month, just in this case for March, with the mess, as I call it, everywhere. Yeah. But we will still have fun regardless. And in regards to the disruption, I will upload the information video this Sunday just to verify, but I have done a little sort of screen grab, as it were, so you get to see that at the end of tonight's stream, just to remind you that there is disruption forthcoming from the 2nd of March 2025. Subject to change, of course. But other than that, really, I will upload it on Sunday just to verify and to say, you know, thanks for your understanding and all that sort of thing. But not sure when next live, full week will be. I do hope it will be maybe that week of the, you know, 12th, is it 12th? I'm not sure. Just trying to work it out. So at the moment it's trying to find enough players for us to go in to Crucible. So it might find a group, which is good. So we're going to do 4 Crucible and 4 Gambits. So anyway, just ignore the previous 4 because just a bit of fun, but terrible example of trying to get the coins, but it's only a bit of fun, guys, isn't it? So we could do 2 Supremacy, 2 Momentum Control, and then the rest of them Gambits. Well, 4 Gambits.
Control.
So we're in Momentum Control. Let's hopefully kick ass. Oh wait, probably get my ass kicked in other words. So tomorrow night we end this week's reset run back on the PlayStation, so you get to hear me again, but you won't see me because it'd be through the Twitch app on the PlayStation. And we'll be heading into Crash Bandicoot tomorrow. So I'm going to restart that so you get to see it on the PlayStation. I think I've done that before, but I think it's cool doing it again, you know, just to make sure everything's recorded properly. So we're just waiting to load in here. I wasn't inactive. I was bloody waiting to go in. Well, that was weird. It loaded up, but then it said we weren't even in. I'm like, well, of course I was waiting. It's like, are you there? I'm like, well, yes. I have an idea. We'll go into Supremacy then. Just to see if it changes that way. However, the Pathfinder, we have... Oh, complete this one. Yay! I mean, it doesn't make sense, some of the little requirements, but I mean, but it's weird because I'm sure we have done more than 1 Crucible match. We've done 4. Do you know what I mean? And something it doesn't register it, but so we're still trying to do avoidability for this. So what we could do is change. We've still got it on void anyway. So welcome. Well, let's see if it would load us in to Supremacy. Because I might just say what I'd said before. Are you there? I'm like, well, yeah, of course I'm there. was going to say, no, I'm not there. Yeah.
Supremacy.
Sometimes I ask you silly questions. Like, I mean, this is what happened before. Loaded like this, but then we didn't actually get in. Which made no sense. Because I think the group that I was with for the previous instance that we didn't get into, I was probably going, where's everyone at?
Defeat your opponent, then take their crest.
So at least it's loaded up. This one. So welcome to Supremacy. Oh, you. Sometimes the instances could be over very quickly. So I'm collecting the crests for the team, red one. So the other team will be trying to get the ones that I dropped, but obviously well, that was rather funny. So sometimes if they drop a crest and they don't pick it up, you can go back and collect it.
Change the lead.
And then they're like, oh. So the one I dropped, I'm hoping my teammate picked it up. He probably didn't though. Because he probably forgot. Oh! Yeah, get that piece of shit. Oh, you. Look at him. Hang. What the hell? He fucking disappeared. Which made no sense. Yeah, there is some players, unfortunately, breaking the rules. Because, like in the previous instance, they were just floating in the air or something. Bah? Void damage is actually without requirement. I like how you went past me. It's like, am I invisible or something? I think that must be that. So shit, right? They couldn't find me. Oh yeah, he's over there. Right, well, I'll cross him over here. Ah! But like I said, sometimes the instances are done very quickly, but that's the nature of the fact of Crucible, and you know, sometimes it can be very quick, sometimes it can take ages. Did you see that? Celebrating my death.
5 minutes remaining.
I'm sorry, did you do something? Hmm? Yeah. What? Where the? Hey, what the fuck is it? So you got to see this super, but unfortunately we didn't kill any pests. Oh! Well, like I said, it's nothing to do with that. It's just a bit of fun, really. But a lot of players just do the requirement for the weekly requirement for the rep for different instances, you know. Because it's sometimes you only need to do a few Crucible, and then you've done the Crucible for the or I should say the rep for the week in just 1 or 2 matches, which is cool.
Your enemy is pushing for victory. Punish them for it.
You
3 minutes remaining.
so funny, because he fucking missed. I don't understand how he missed. Ah! But his friend didn't fucking miss. How come he never missed, but his other friend did? Bloody unfair, isn't it? I don't know where they are. Where they're at?
Your enemy has defeated you.
Who were you punching?
Everyone loses. Not everyone fights to take their glory back.
Well, that was a shame. So, like I said, as simple as that, we've completed an instance. So we will go back into supremacy, so that will technically be 2. And then we will do 2 momentum control. Sometimes momentum control's there with mayhem, actually, and that's even more explosive, but not this week. So, Crucible's on... Oh, Heroic 2, I thought was a myth, actually. So we still keep Void on until we may need to... No. Then we're going to upgrade Hawthorne Shotgun. I mean, it'd be funny if Hawthorne was like, Yeah, you took my shotgun. Can I have it back, please? So, nearly level. Hey, we got another bonus. So, Crucible's Pathfinder. Let's have a look. Ooh. We're getting there. We're getting there. And again, we're connecting these. So once we've done void damage again, so we have made progress without even killing them pests with void damage. Doesn't matter if this one's done or this one, but I think the void one, of course. And then we can reset this. It's as simple as that, really, for the Pathfinder.
Supremacy.
Just like Gambit one. It's not a massive problem if we don't get Gambit's one reset, but the Vanguard one or even the Crucible one this week is acceptable with the disruption, of course. So we're about to head into Supremacy once again, I believe.
Careful, Guardian. You must protect your crest.
Don't forget my crests. I thought you said crisps. I'm like, ooh, here it is. Have you? Ah! You didn't know you were there. I was just collecting the crest that my teammate dropped. But no, you had to fucking shoot me. I don't understand that. Yay. Hopefully that's helped towards progress in regards to the void, because that would really help. Sometimes it is stunning. Ah! Fuck! Did you run out of ammo at the worst fucking time? I hate when that happens. You know when you're just about to kill somebody, or you think you're going to kill somebody. In my case, I shot them, and then I ran out of ammo, and it was like, ah well. It's like an alien, you know, when you think, oh, I've run out of ammo to shoot the alien, I might as well just kill myself. I think it was very... Let's... Oh dear. I think you're a bit injured. Seems more funny when they're AFK because you can get the free kills, but and then they're gonna realise what's happened, and then they come back hunting you as if like you've really done something bad. Ah! Fucking hell. So even though we just doing the Crucible like this week's reset run, of course, we having a bit of fun. He bloody punched me, cheek. Fucking punched me, didn't you? leaves you lying on the floor. So if they don't collect the oh, come on! They're not going to benefit from it because yes, they killed you, but they haven't picked up the crest. So, which is the PVE side of things. Showing off, eh? Like I said, you ought to get one. King of the world. King of the earth. But,
5 minutes.
or in this case, King of Gambit. Or Crucible. But in this case, King of Crucible, because when we do Gambit, there's always one that thinks the King of Gambit as well. I don't know why, but they do. What was that? What the? I didn't understand that one bit. Didn't make any sense, that. What the hell was that? Sometimes the requirement for leagues to collect your teammate's crest or number of crests. Oh, yeah! Fuck! Do you mean? It's just like, why do they have to do that sort of thing? Or it's like, of course they will! Oh, you little shit! Oh, he's jumping up and down like he's dead excited. You know, it's only a game, you know, you don't have to get really, really excited about it. But, well, it is half term for a lot of people, I guess. I mean, to be honest, I've been bored. Because,
3 minutes remaining.
Eee! Bloody shot me. Oh! I wonder how much progress we made with that void damage. Quite often. I mean, unlike in but you know,
Make them proud. Don't let your enemy
oh, you!
without a fight.
I was trying to shoot your friend. In Total 4, sort of like Call of Duty. That's why I keep playing Call of Duty instead of Total 4. But this was more fun, as in like acceptable. But yeah, when we were in
Only
Call
1
of,
minute left.
I mean Delta Force, Again, see. Just a lot of screaming and people going, and even my character's like, medic, and this is something else, like, I want a hot dog, or I want like an ice cream, please.
You can accept this loss, or you can fight again and reclaim your glory.
Claim my glory. So we're gonna hand out medals because that's what we do usually. So we're gonna go into momentum control now. So we've done supremacy. So 1119. Yes, so with the Pathfinder, I think we've finished it. So we finished both of them. So it's a shame about that one. But it doesn't matter. We reset Crucible, and sometimes we actually complete it again. But we have completed it twice. I think you can complete it twice for both of them, and then we'll just give you like an annoying yellow thing or orange thing. As I call them, because they're bloody annoying. Because I mean, I've got shitloads of these and got shitloads of these. But how come we can get loads of these, but we can't get loads of them? You know what I mean? Doesn't make any sense, does it? But well, to me anyway. So over the past week or so, we've collected different ships, and we also got this very, very terrible one. So this is the one from last week, last reset. So we got this one, and then of course I changed the color scheme to make it look cool. This is a trace, I believe. Wait a minute. So we'll keep it on void for the moment, because maybe when we go into Gambit, it might ask us to do void damage as well, which it can do. So the Pathfinder might say, do some void damage. Strand. Oh, void. Ability, or is that damage? Even so even if we do void oh! So we have joined already in progress, but that is acceptable because we already started.
Zone C lost. Power play. Enemy has your zones.
What? So momentum control, they don't know where I am. Woo! Oh, it's that piece of shit again. Oh! And he's fucking friendly with it.
I'm calling this one. You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours. Rise from this loss and fight again.
Before, but we will do another one. This, it has already begun.
You've got to hold those zones. Maybe next time, Guardian.
Which doesn't matter. But these things happen. So there's normal control, of course, and there's the trial of Osiris as well. So we made a little bit of progress even though we've reset this, but it doesn't matter because we have already reset this. So it is nearly on Mythic, Heroic 3, which is good because Crucible is almost caught up with Gambit already. So Gambit has gone into just Heroic 3, so hopefully Crucible can get a bit further. So we will see what happens in this one once it's found individuals. But I have to say it's been entertaining even though I've done so terrible. So even though the instance that we were in had already begun, it doesn't matter because we have actually done some momentum control from scratch today anyway. So that was that was good because at least we don't have to worry about going into instances already began to ruin the reset run requirement for the rep. But even though we just began it really like that, we still had fun, didn't we? So we now got one of the bits of gear to 2040 now, which is what the other bits of gear need to try to get up to now, including weaponry. I mean, it's scary to be that close to Saturn. That it just shows you how small we are. Compared to one of the planets in the solar system. I mean, just think, there might be planets twice as big or even 3 times as big as Saturn or Jupiter that we haven't come across in real life. I mean, just think how scary, how big that compared to, because obviously, I think we found another instant. So after this we'll head into Gambit, ladies and gentlemen, and then it's probably likely that next time we're in Destiny 2 Final Shape we will have to catch up with Gambit again, but that doesn't matter, does it? But if it hasn't given us much points after today for Gambit either, because it doesn't matter about the instances.
Control.
So welcome to Control again. So at least this is from the beginning.
Take those zones and hold them to your last breath.
So, welcome to momentum control. I believe. Yep. Because I don't know where we are. But we don't know
Zone
where
C
they
captured. Enemy claimed Zone A.
are. Something's way for one of them to come out.
You captured Zone B. You have zone
Yep,
advantage.
they're all waiting for us somewhere. And that's the fun part of this. See how I just like run and punch. That was so fun.
Zone B lost. Zone C lost. Power play. Enemy has your zones.
Sometimes when this actually you can actually spawn in right behind them. He set a little trap for me. Didn't you? Little bugger.
Zone A lost. Power play. Enemy has your zones. Lost the lead.
Ooh, I was spawning right where our teammates
Captured
are.
Zone A.
Yeah, sometimes if they get the power play too many times, it calls it, even though the scores might be near each other, but... Ah! Oh, I see. Is that where you're hiding? Eh?
You captured Zone C. You have zone
Where the
advantage.
fuck did you come from?
Zone C lost. 5 minutes remaining.
Suspicious activity there. Could he just floated around? Like... What do you mean?
You captured Zone C. You have zone advantage. Shut the enemy.
I got you with just my...
Zone C lost.
Aha! You didn't see that coming, sunshine, did you? See, that's the scary thing. You're like run. See, exactly the same thing happened to
Zone
him.
B. Zone advantage is yours.
Ah! And then the fucking happened to me. Ah!
Zone A
Fucking
lost.
hiding there. Right? Ooh!
I've seen
Fucking little
enough.
bum face.
I'm calling this one. Rise from this loss and fight again.
Oh, got that. It's got the end line.
No, not this time. Controlling those
So we are
zones
now in a
is the
heroic
only path to
3.
victory.
to worry about. We had fun despite having less players. So no wonder we lost, but never mind. So the very likelihood of us going back into Crucible having to catch up with Gambit is probably very, very highly likely. Because now we might even do 4 Gambits, already began, which in Gambit's case doesn't matter. So we do have some engrams to open before we leave tonight. So who we're going to be facing in Gambit then, first Gambit anyway, and also we still have to kill Taken anyway, which only spawn when the Primeval is up. So as soon as the Primeval comes up, we will kill some Taken together. So I kept the spec, subclass spec anyway to Void, so then we can get the Void bit out of the way. And then if we need to go to Strand, for example, or even Stasis or Arc, Solar, necessary. Or even the one where there's a mixture of light and
Hi! Bring a sword.
yeah.
Hey, you're gonna love this. The hive
Really?
died just like everything else. You just gotta find the soft parts.
I thought he was going to say, oh, Hive are fucking mint. Man.
Get ready to drop.
But it is
Give
some
me
nice
those moats, and
I
I'll
mean,
make you rich, sister. I promise.
Garrett's mom was a really nice Hive. She was one of the only ones that can talk to them. I mean, I guess we can talk to them. Shit.
Incoming hostiles at the ring.
You see that? That was so funny. See that fucking hard little bugger try to get me. So we have to collect more, which is PVE. Sorry.
Hostiles incoming in the
Shrieker.
bay.
Fucking hate them. They've killed me so many times over the years. So we now have a maximum more.
Large blocker to the other side. Portal's ready. Go say hello. Your allies invading.
Sorry. Hey, bloody scratchy twins trying to get me.
I spot a high-value target. Give them hell. Your invaders down. They got 3 kills.
Whoa! Oh. fucking nightmare.
Hostiles incoming at the burrow.
Incoming at the what? Oh yeah! I'm running away. Oh shit! He's chasing me.
High value
Oh, well, that was
target
in
destroyed.
lovely. So sometimes the requirements to pick up the heavy
Send the
ammo
large blocker
only,
to the other
which
side.
is rather straightforward.
Vanguard. Portal is primed. Lock. Your allies invaded.
Good.
Your allies down, but they took someone with them. Hostiles incoming at command.
Piece of shits.
You're close.
Aw.
Back and summon that primeval. Invaders here. Brace
Invading.
yourself.
So enemy invader is going to be hunting me. I think.
You
Maybe
summon the
not.
primeval. Kill the envoys, then bring the house.
Ah! Oh! Get him!
Invaders gone. Get them next time.
Instead of just invade just to fear us. Like, that individual was.
Envoys in the dirt. Now kill the big guy.
He didn't actually need to do what he did. He just wanted to do some shit.
Invader incoming.
Ah!
Invaders off the field.
I can say you get little shits. Quite a lot of them, but team, for example, have a chance to catch up because the
You're being
catch up
invaded. Find them before
mechanics.
they find you. Invaders gone. Get them next time.
maybe damage or abilities.
Primeval compromised. Burn it down.
That's how Gambit is. It is a shame that Gambit isn't
Invader inbound.
meant to control them. No. Hence why that little bugger's been in off. Up timeline.
Opposing team's got a primeval. Kill yours now. You're in the lead.
Invade. Huh? Okay, I'll go and invade then.
Embrace the darkness. Take out those guardians. One down.
Ah, you
Envoys terminated. Now, bring the
mother
house
of shit, really.
Vader's gone. Get him next time.
Where's Howard too? Oh, how come it's spawning me in here?
Take out those guardians.
Doesn't want me to do well.
One down.
Oh, what a fucking shame. Ah! Seriously, fucking annoying.
Watch your back. Invader
Fucking
incoming.
shoot you.
Primeval compromised. Focus your fire. Invader down.
Oh, what a fucking shame.
Enemy invader down. Free to hunt. That
See
primeval
what I mean?
is nearly
Fucking
dead.
annoying.
You made that look simple.
Seriously.
Where'd you learn to shoot like that? If you're ever looking to make extra glimmer, you come find me.
So, as simple as that. What's going to happen in this next gambit? What should be the same teams again and they fucking shoot me again? So, in regards to the Pathfinder for Gambit in this case, see that one match has done several little bits, just like in Crucible, and potentially for the hasn't actually done anything for the Vanguard. Huh? Oh, we can maybe change it to Strand now.
Uh-huh. Hi. Bring a
What?
sword.
Hive again.
Times change, people drift, but the Hive are still trying to kill us. It's almost nostalgic. Transmat
Yes.
firing.
Can you hide?
Give me those
Yeah,
moves.
can you
and I'll
hide me?
make you weak, sister. I promise.
Yeah, I promise.
Incoming hostiles at the ring.
Ooh, that was cool. So this week so far, in regards to the reset for Gambit, it's asked us to do strand, damage, void ability as well, which I guess is sort of like Oh, more fucking shooters. Oops, I killed you
Hostile
again.
incoming at command.
Ah! Press one button. Shit. Hey, how you doing? Ah, fuck you. Well, like I said earlier, there is some nice cars. Nice cabal. I'm not sure if it's nice set.
Hostiles incoming at the burrow. Portals primed. Go make a mess.
Ah! Fucking shit.
Your allies invading.
Fuck you, Shrieker.
Got eyes on a high-value target. Track it down. Your allies down. They scored a kill.
Whoa.
High-value target is down. Hey, got enough to pull a primeval. Bank those moats. Large blocker to the other side. Portal's ready. Go say hello. Allies headed to the other side. You've summoned a primeval. Kill it, and the win is yours. Envoy's taking a dirt nap. Primeval power. Your allies back. 2 kills.
So you can only do damage to the primeval once. And if you haven't got them down, you're not going to do any damage to no matter how much you try.
Primeval compromised. Take it out. Invaders here. Brace yourself. Enemy invader down. Hey, can't blame them for trying.
Oh, you! Forgive primeval. Don't fucking look off.
Envoys eliminated. Focus on the primeval. Opposing team's got a primeval. Kill yours now. That primeval's not long to this world. Burn it down and take this game. Yes, ma'am. That's what I call hunting.
I thought you said ugly there. I was like, excuse me? Who you calling ugly like?
Haven't seen shooting like that since an Iron Lady named Ephrodite ruined my bar. Dark Age was wild times. Good work.
So we've done 2 gambits already. So the Pathfinder, let's see how we're doing with that. So we've connected this way. Oh. Well, that's weird because it's still asking us to do void. Strand. Have we done strand? No. Ah, so I've clicked heavy ammo 2 more times. So we've got strand and void. So that's another way to get up to here, but we keep it on strand for this one. Been rather entertaining, hasn't it? Even though it's just been a bit of Crucible as well as Zeus reset. So what's going to happen in this room? So as you notice, we have to still deal with the takens. It's getting there.
Enough fooling around.
Ooh.
How you living?
Breathing, actually.
Transmat is go.
Actually, who we against?
Get those moats to the bank.
We might have joined it when they've already mentioned it, which just happened. So, welcome to Gambit number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we're on a different map. So we're on over against the Cabal.
Incoming wave at the drill.
Not the Red Legion, but the
Hostiles inbound at the stick.
I like how it's doing. We got 4 modes, we got 4 modes, we got like about 1 million times.
Oh, you dropped a large blocker on the enemy. That'll take him a while to shoot. Embrace the darkness. Take out those guardians. They're bleeding low. 10 seconds. Hostiles incoming at the base. Got eyes on a high-value target. Track it down.
So the envoys.
Primeval compromised. Burn it down. Vader on the field. Careful.
Mr. Invader.
Invaders out.
Ah!
Next time.
I was gonna fucking shoot him as well. Which would have been so funny. Because he would have run straight into me, wouldn't he? And he would have gone.
Opposing team has a primeval. You've got to finish.
Who's
first.
shooting me? It was you.
Convoys terminated. Now, bring the house down. Allies invading the other side. Invaders here. Brace yourselves. You gained the lead. Invaders defeated. Bringing them back.
Oh, we're doing well in this one.
Invaders out. You'll get them next time.
So I can cast my super. My strong super.
Opposing team's about to win.
Oh! Just reload. I'm like
Convoys
miles
dead.
away from where
Kill the primeval.
Well, of course we're gonna kill the bomb.
The enemy team's about to win this. Get moving.
Well, of course we're gonna fucking win. How come no one's gone through?
Fight's over. Opposing team killed their primeval.
Oh, that's a bit stupid, isn't it? They didn't even go through, but never mind. These things happen. So teammates didn't go through, and it was a bit too late for them to go through. So final gambit on its way. We're still doing quite well in heroic 3, but I think we would have got more points there. But bit of a shame that, because we could have actually maybe come back and made some attempt, but maybe. So with regards to the Pathfinder, let's reload. Hmm? So we changed it to void. Change this back to the Prometheus. Mark layout. So this is like the sort of default, apart from this is normally on. So this is the class that we can be, the new subclass, which joins the family of other subclasses. was doing well there because we're getting kills for the Taken, Gambit matches, and this is linked with this one too, as well as this. So a lot of players normally do things that would be, you know, relatively straightforward, because it's a shame Iron Banner isn't here, because we could have done a bit more Iron Banner, but I thought it would have stayed with it being here last week, with it being the you know, half-term week for a lot of players, and just makes sense. But I know I'm not the one in charge in the rotation. So final gambit for today. Actually, let's see how many coins we got. We have, let's have a look. Ooh, 33.
Ding, 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 ding. Fallen on the horizon.
Here against the Fallen for the final one.
Let's be bad guys. Had a fallen dreg on my crew once. I tried to kill him. Now I watch my back.
Well, you're nice, Mr. Drifter, aren't you?
Transmat primed. Lock and load, hot shot.
Well, you could have said, yeah, try to eat him. But no, he said, oh, try to kill him. But how was he trying to kill him? Will you be peckish, Mr. Drifter?
Hostiles inbound at the beach.
Well, that was cool.
Hostiles at the trees.
Hey!
Hey, you're losing motes. Ice the blockers. Incoming wave at the ruins. Invader inbound. Hunt. Enemy invader down. Take and run popping up on the enemy side. Good. Portals up. Allies
Did you
headed
see
to the
that? He
other
was
side.
trying to chase me.
Got eyes on a high-value target. Track it down. Your invaders down, but they got 2 kills.
Eh?
Portals up. Go look them in the eyes. Hostiles inbound at the beach. Your allies invading the other side. Almost there. Build a bank to summon a primeval. High-value target destroyed. invader is down. Pulling them back.
High value pest. Damn.
You've summoned a prime.
Oh yeah.
Kill it, and the win is yours.
Ah! Fine.
You're being invaded. Find them before they find you. Envoy's dead. Kill the prime evil.
Hold on, hearing.
Invader's dead.
Yay.
Enemy invader down. Hey, can't blame 'em. Opposing team's got a prime evil. Kill yours now. Allies headed to the other side.
Well, somebody's dead angry.
Your invader's back, and they just wiped out the entire opposing team. Envoy's in the dirt. Now kill the big guy. Invader on the field. Careful.
Eee! Ooh! Fucking tripped me.
Enemy invader down. Nice.
Hey, did you see
Your
that?
allies
Bloody
invading
shot
the
me.
other side. Ally is down. Pulling him back.
Pulling him back from where? Didn't realize he was...
Invader inbound. That primeval's compromised. Hit it with everything you've got.
Ah!
Opposing teams
Ooh, he thinks he's mean.
and that's it. Opposing team took out their primeval.
Well, you didn't kill everyone, did you? So we're now on Fabled 1. Ooh, he thinks he's mean, doesn't he? So we will land at the annex again, just in case we might be able to get some more engram. So, Pathfinder, let's see if we actually have completed it. And we have. So it doesn't matter if we couldn't get this one done. Because as long as you complete one way to this, then it's done. That's weird. Oop. Made progress with that as well, you know. Strange, isn't it? Very strange. So we're nearly on level 22. Which is good. So let's have a look at... Now we made good progress there. Plenty of good progress. So season or harvest sea. Sounds lovely, doesn't it? But plenty of time to do it, I'm sure.
Gambit's always looking for
I don't even know
guardians.
when the date
You win.
is, when it ends. So, like I said, we've got absolute ages, I assume.
You looking to be a bad guy?
So the drift is on rank 10 already. So Crucible is almost on rank 10 because it is on
See you on your road, sister.
favorites. It is on heroic 3, so it will be on fabled 1. Speed track to the main teleport, the main courtyard. So we've got absolute loads of stuff that we don't need in regards to
Hi.
Postmaster's actually given us well, actually the loot that we got is actually basically 3 of the same thing, so very funny.
Hi again, Guardian. Name Guardian. All done, all done.
So upgrading gear.
Nice shit going up there.
Giving this rep as well. So Banshees and Brave 1, but we've come to him to get the upgrade modules
Thanks.
How's it going?
because we
This is Zavala's top priority.
potentially can. I don't know if we can get any more
Forgot what I was doing.
for the season. So, not quite yet.
Here you go. Thanks.
So if I know this from him, actually helps his rep as well,
Guardian, this area is unstable.
which is rather funny, really. Because you can spend absolute loads. Let's test.
You're alive, Guardian. Fight like it.
Well, I should hope I'm alive.
Some of these rookies, Guardian, they're rude.
So you need to exchange 3
You're doing your part
of
out
these
there, I hope.
engrams.
But the Crucible always needs
You
more
did
fighting.
want to get a specific bit of gear from the Crucible. But like I said, we don't need any of these. Don't worry. Hmm?
All security requests must be directed to central processing.
1
All battles are just a lesson, Guardian.
Here we go on this way.
Hey, Guardian, let's get started. Something. Don't stop fighting. We all appreciate it. Keep it loaded.
Sorry.
Hi there. Transfer. Hi.
Oh, and again we got another bit of gear we can upgrade.
Searching.
Because if we've upgraded all of them, then we don't need this bit of gear now. Nope.
Ready? Please, Guardian. It's busy.
Upgrade this.
All done.
So.
Ah, shall we begin then?
There's
There's no data like it.
So, Rails on Europe 3. So, we've got more of these annoying yellow things again, which is so annoying.
Speak to me not of the darkness. I want no part.
Speak to you about what? Ooh. So we have 2, 12.
Ignorance is a prison cell. Sometimes an engram is the key.
Not so bad here. This bickering is pointless.
This war is a complicated algorithm, to be certain.
So we've got 2 bits of gear we can put into the vault. I should say a few bits of gear. So we do have duplicates. 2 of these. Ooh. And 2 of these. So we've got absolutely loads of weapons.
Guardian's still getting out there. Done and done. Hit 'em hard.
So we just got Tessa's engram to open, ladies and gentlemen. So, this week's Eververse reset, even though it was on Tuesday, hasn't
Eververse
actually
deals in all
been too
manner
much for us to worry about. Because we haven't had anything
It's
decent this
easy
week.
math, Guardian. You got the silver,
buy.
Eververse has the goods.
So for those who have this rocket launcher, get that appearance. Also, you got this vehicle. Fit a logo.
Not everything Fenchurch sends is safe to sell.
Features, let's have a look. So there isn't actually anything for us to buy, like be too bothered about.
Looking for anything in particular, Guardian?
So we have been a bit fortunate this week. Some weeks we are very fortunate because sometimes it's like we don't need to buy anything, so then we can rebuild on our brightness, so we will build on top of it. So regards to the coins that we need, we still need another what? 12 coins or so in readiness for Zer's reset next time. Well. Entertaining from start to finish as always. So just before I leave you, just a reminder about the disruption. So it's been rather entertaining from start to finish, hasn't it? Because of the fact that we had to do a bit of Crucible to begin tonight's stream, so we did that, and then we went into Zer's reset adventure once we got enough coins, and then we went back into Crucible and Gambit to conclude tonight's stream. But it's been rather fun. I do hope you've enjoyed it. So I do hope you can join me tomorrow night. Slight little over there because it said starting the stream even though it was meant to say live, but never mind, these things happen. But anyway, hopefully you can join me tomorrow night, or I should say this evening, with it being Saturday now, for Saturday's drama, where we will be back on the PlayStation to conclude this reset week, and I do hope you can join me for it. And, don't worry if you can't. Plenty of drama to look forward to, and in regards to the disruption from the 2nd of March 2025, I will upload that on Sunday as well, because I have been editing it today. I think I might have to re-record the vocals or voiceover as it were for it, so, But anyway, thank you for your understanding, and I look forward to seeing you all for another dramatic live stream. So have a fantastic Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, and I look forward to seeing you all for Saturday stream as we are back on the PlayStation to conclude this week's reset run with Crash Bandicoot. So it should be rather fun. So anyway, have a fantastic Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your understanding for the delays and things, and I look forward to seeing you all for another dramatic live stream. But for now, take care everyone.